there's a neighborhood that sits in the shadow of downtown. Forgotten, isolated from the resurgence of Oklahoma City, sitting in one of the highest risk zip codes in Oklahoma County, West Lawn Gardens is at the epicenter of a population where 41% of children live below the poverty line. 778 cases of child abuse and neglect were reported last year. 41% of households are run by a single parent. 11% of teenage residents give birth, with a symbol of hope a mere 2 miles to the east. West Lawn Gardens finds a beacon in a place to build a community center to replace the outdated Carver Mark Twain Head Start facility.
The facility is really sad. It's small, it does a great job, but we really need something larger and something that can be reach more kids.
It is showing its age, it's outdated, it's small, it's very much in need of replacement.
Because of the size of it, we're not able to reach all the children in our community because we simply don't have a spot for them. We've just recently turned away 4 families because once we hit 20, that's the end of our space, that's the end of our enrollment. But if we had a larger space, we could accommodate more than one class and we would be able to service more children in our own community. The restrooms present a major problem. It has steps, so we could not accommodate a young man who had any kind of physical impairments. The ladies' restroom is attached to the girls' bathroom, so for a woman to go to the ladies' room, she has to go through the bathroom with the little girls.
These kids don't have a lot of resources in their lives. A lot of them are single-parent families, and it's just a big deal to them to get attention.
This little neighborhood, very close to downtown, is kind of overlooked. And if you can get these kids to get an education, that's going to be the key to make them progressive and tax-paying citizens. And that's also going to help this neighborhood down here grow and prosper, and the scale of living and the quality of living will be raised.
The birth to school continuum is if a child is educated, if a child is played with, if a child is communicated to. The earlier that happens, the more successful that child will be in school. I want every kid in this building to have every opportunity that they can to be successful in life. And the only way that's going to happen is if we bring in programs that will help them have after-school experiences. The community center would be awesome. What we could offer our families and what we could offer our students would be outstanding. We could offer after-school classes. We could offer education to parents.
The Whiz Kids could be expanded so they can reach these kids and help them learn how to read.
GED courses and ELL courses are highly needed in this community. 70% of our students are Hispanic, and so them learning the language, the parents learning English would be awesome. They could help the students with their classwork.
So many opportunities, not just for Head Start, but for other things that this community could really utilize, and I think would really help this community flourish.
Teachers have to park on the street now. We would have a parking lot. We would have one-way traffic flow, so it would be much safer picking up and dropping off kids.
I think a new community center would be great, because anytime you get a place where people can meet and gather together and discuss the things that need to be done, and then that's always good for the neighborhood.
A place where people in the neighborhood can meet and relationships can be made and new projects can be started down here, and we can continue to move forward with the progress that we've already started.
It gives me goosebumps to think about.
A new facility would just be the grandest thing in the world.